Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today is part 2 of my 1-year anniversary for my channel, and I'll be doing a Q&A. Thank you to everybody that sent in questions. I really appreciate it. As you can see, I'm using my voice today, so I hope you don't mind that. But anyways, let's get into the video. Enjoy! I'd probably go with X1 or 1 the 9, just because both groups have relatively good music and I like the members in both groups. I'm actually pretty terrible at predicting K-pop trends, thinking maybe we might see more pop punk or maybe the Y2K theme. Oh, I really like this one. I'm gonna go with ATEEZ and Only One Of, because I mean, imagine Only One Of doing the pirate concept and then imagine ATEEZ doing the like sexy artsy fartsy concept. I would live for that. I would pay to see that. Yeah. My favorite album is Fatal Love by Monsta X. It's amazing, no skip. It's the best thing I've ever heard. My top 5 K-pop songs would be See by BTS, Only One of Me by Only One Of, Fear by 17, Sage by Only One Of, and Girls by Nature. I don't really have an opinion on it because I haven't watched it before. Ooh, my favorite dessert is probably ice cream. If you mean like ultimate friendship, then Yoongi, which is Yoonho, and Mingi from ATEEZ. So since I'm a K-tuber, I'll talk about my K-tube inspirations. So specifically, I would say Mint woodz, B1 Aim Teaser, you know, people like that. There's a lot more, but those are the first 3 that come to mind. And then for like expressing my opinions, I would say Evergo Up and Planet Minjae, and then also Mitochondria, because she makes me want to express my opinions, but not just in a normal way. So add a little flair, a little spice to it. I would like to preface my statement by saying I'm very weak and I cannot fight. But that being said, I think I could probably take Yoonho because he's like a puppy and I feel like he would only fight the other ATEEZ members. And I wouldn't dare try to fight Seyoon because have you seen the way that man is built? I mean, you're right about Sage. I would totally stream that forever. And then the B-side, I would stream See by BTS. That song is amazing. To be honest, it really depends on the video, but I guess on average, probably 2 to 2.5 hours. I watch a lot of K-tubes, so I enjoy a lot of K-tubers. If you want to see some of my favorites, look at the channels tab on my channel, and there will be a lot of different channels on there. Those are my favorites. I got into K-pop February 2020. My current favorite songs are Domino by 1 the 9, Love Me Like by Omega X, Golden Goose by Ace, and Dandelion by Ruth B. Okay, so I was contemplating making a channel back in January of last year, and I had no idea what I would call the channel, but one night I was trying to fall asleep and I just randomly happened to remember that Namjoon had lost at least 33 AirPods. And so I thought, oh my gosh, what if I call my channel Namjoon's Lost AirPods? And I like wrote it down to see how it would look, and I thought it looked cool. And fun fact, if you look at my outro screen, it has exactly 33 pairs of AirPods. So even though Only One Of has my favorite discography, BTS is a very close second, so I'm gonna go with BTS. And that's because BTS has significantly more songs, and I feel like it would take longer for me to get tired of them than if I listened to Only One Of's discography forever. If I'm being completely honest, the album wasn't really my personal style, so I think production-wise, it sounded good. Like, technically it was good, just not my personal style, if that makes sense. The only B-side that I actually saved was Call My Name. So, I wanted to start making videos because, in the K-tube community, I didn't see a lot of boy group stans. Most of the channels I saw were girl group stans, and I felt kind of like underrepresented, if that makes sense. And also, I wanted to share my opinions just on K-pop, and also, editing has been one of my hobbies for a really long time, and so I thought it would be a really good way for me to, kind of share my hobby with other people as well. My motivations to make videos would be my subscribers and their comments, because reading comments is always so fun. It makes me feel so like appreciated and special and stuff. And so getting comments under my videos and in my forums just always makes my day. So that's my main motivation to keep making videos. 100% Omega X, all of them got another chance of being idols, and I think it would be really cool for them to see their hard work pay off. Plus I love them and their music hits, so. I really like this question because logically it would be MJ and Unu, but I actually would really like to see an MJ and Jinjin subunit. My favorite K-band is Wonwi. I love their music so much. And have you heard Yonghoon's voice? I have this pinned on Twitter, but his voice makes me want to rip my hair out. And I mean that in the best way possible. I've never been to a K-pop concert, so I don't have a favorite. I think that one's pretty hard because I don't necessarily like horror concepts, but I absolutely love dark concepts. I like horror concepts like the song, so like a lot of Dreamcatcher songs and like Girls by Nature. I like the songs, but like the concept in itself, I'm not the biggest fan of. And then there's the opposite. You have the fun/cute concepts, which are always refreshing and, well, cute, but I think I'll go with the dark/horror concept. Not particularly, but I guess I would say try to find your own personal style, and you can do that a lot by getting inspired by others, you know, like taking different parts of others' editing styles and kind of making it your own and incorporating it into something that kind of reflects who you are, I guess. I don't know. I would say the K-tube community as a whole these days kind of seems kind of shady. But if you look at the K-tube community, there are kind of like different pockets, if that makes sense. So I guess the pocket that I'm in, I think is relatively chill and pretty supportive. I'm gonna say no, he's the worst. /J. Seriously, subscribe to Mike. He's my best USD. He deserves more subscribers. His channel is amazing. His editing is amazing. His videos are amazing. If you want amazingness, subscribe to Hey Serene. I mean, if you like the members and their music, I guess so. I mean, it's pretty ladies making pretty music. What more could you ask for? If you mean like, what do I look for in a K-pop group when I want to stan them? I would say I need to either really like their music or really like their personality or some kind of in between. Obviously, ideally, it would be liking or really enjoying both. That's how you get into my ult section. So, yeah. My theme actually came about pretty randomly. If you notice my old intros of my videos where I had that box with the shadow and the icon on the side, the shadow was like that pink color, and I got that pink color because the first icon I ever used, I used the eyedropper tool and just randomly picked a color, and that's how I got the pink color for the shadow. And then I just made all of my layouts have that pink color in it for cohesion, and it just stuck. So I actually really like this question a lot. Back in April last year, I made a video called Blue, the superior hair color for K-pop idols. My subscriber count was lower than it is now, so I didn't expect it to do that well, but I still wish it did better because I was really proud of that video. So actually my ranking TXT's Discog video, I put like a decent amount of effort into it, but I didn't expect it to do as well as it did. If you guessed only one of, then you guessed correctly. My ultimate male visual, Park Sung-hwa from ATEEZ. He is just yes. I use Final Cut Pro and Canva, and thank you. I appreciate it. Technically it was Gangnam Style, but if you mean other than that, then it was Stop Stop It by GOT7. So I was introduced to K-pop in 2014 by my cousin Sydney, but I was pretty stubborn about actually like getting into it. So I was secretly streaming Blood, Sweat and Tears, Lie, and 21st Century Girl by BTS, and also Monster, Growl, and Lotto by EXO since like 2016. But then I finally saw the Carpool Karaoke with BTS and James Corden, and honestly I just wanted to learn the members' names, and well, I think you know what happened from there. I don't really follow any K-pop storylines, so I don't have one. My ult male soloist is woodz, and my ult female soloist is Yuha. I'm from the United States, so I'm American. My pronouns are she, her. My MBTI is ISFPT. I'll say boy groups, because I'm more of a boy group stan. My favorite generation is third gen. Third gen, I miss you. I'm gonna go with K-pop 2021 because I was actually around during K-pop 2021 and I know more music from K-pop 2021. So I planned on doing an editing video a while back, but I never got around to it, so I'll see what I can do in the future. My favorite Western artists are Childish Gambino, 21 Pilots, Our Last Night, Post Malone, NF, and a lot more. My top 5 B-sides of all time are See by BTS, Only One of Me by Only One Of, New Me by wjsn, Nobody Else by Monsta X, and Logo by Wonwi. Yeah, my family does like K-pop. All of us are pretty open to like anything. So that actually worked out pretty well. So I guess I'll start with my parents. My dad does not stan any groups and he doesn't have any biases or anything. He's just there for the music. And he really likes GWSN, 17, Red Velvet, and Sunmi. My mom, she says she doesn't stan any groups, but I'm pretty sure she stands BTS and TXT because those are the only groups that she said she would learn the members' names. My mom likes, like I said, she likes BTS and TXT, but she also listens to a lot of 80s and 17 and GWSN. And then her alt bias is Namjoon from BTS, and she also solo stands Rowoon from SF9 and biases Yeonjun and TXT. And then my cousin Sydney, the one who got me into K-pop, is mostly a boy group stan. I'm pretty sure she ults BTS and her ultimate biases are Jin and Namjoon. I don't know if that's changed, but that's what it was last time I checked. But I also know she listens to a lot of K-R&B. And then I have twin sisters, Kaden and Carson, and Kaden, her ultimate bias is also Felix. She listens to a lot of 80s, woodz, Stray Kids, people like that. And then Carson, her ultimate group is 80s like me, and her alt bias is Hongjoong. And then she listens to a lot of different groups. They both listen to like a variety of K-pop. They don't listen to specific groups exclusively. And then my brother Connor, I'm pretty sure his alt group is Luna. I don't know if it's changed. And his alt bias is Go On. He's mostly a girl group stan. He also listens to a lot of different K-pop artists. My favorite kind of K-pop song, I think it's called Roundtable. So songs like Fam by Stray Kids and My Name Is by ONF, when they go around saying each other's names and stuff. Oh my gosh. I cannot stand chewing, like people eating their food when I'm sitting at a table and people are chewing. Obviously I hold it in because it would be rude, but I cannot stand the sound of chewing. And then also, I hate slow walkers and slow drivers, especially when they're in my way, because it just drives me crazy. I really do want to go live. I just need to figure out like how I want to do it and when I want to do it. Once I figure that out, then I'll try to go live. Hopefully I can do that soon. Oh, yeah. I like Fixon from Mingi. The heck? That was so bad. No, but I like Hongjoong when he does the little laugh. And also Raven from ONEUS when he does Raw Spit Out Flame before some of his. And also before some of Yoongi's raps when he goes, Sugar. Oh, okay, my top 5 male biases are Sungyeon, Hobi, Ten, Seyoon, and Yoonho. My top 5 female biases are Minnie, Soyeon, Momo, Sola, and Dayoung. My top 5 boy groups are ATEEZ, Ace, 17, Only One Of, and P1 Harmony. My top 5 girl groups are Idol, Everglow, Twice, wjsn, and aespa. Surprisingly, I've made quite a bit of K-tube friends, but my closest friends are Aim Teaser and Hey Serene. I guess I'll talk about my top 3 alt biases. So my alt bias of all time is Sungyeon or woodz. It's really funny because my old alt bias was Hobi, and Sungyeon just shot to the top of the list when I originally started standing him back in March of last year, because he's so talented, his music is amazing, he's so cute, and he just seems like a really good person. And I love him. I ulted Hobi because he's funny, he's caring, I love his dancing, Hope World was amazing, and I love the way he raps, it's amazing. I ulted 10 because he's simply lovely. He's a really good dancer also, and I just love his work ethic, I guess. My favorite lyric is Louis and Flosa cooking in the kitchen. The most recent group I stand is Golcha or Golden Child, and my bias is tag, Stream, Burn It, and AU. So thank you so much for watching my video. I'm really sorry if like the order of the questions was awkward or something. I probably would have been better if I separated them into sections, but I didn't. Sorry. I hope you could learn a little bit about me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Have a great rest of your day or night, and stay safe. Bye.